Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. We did rally a little bit higher. I wouldn't really call it a rally actually. We moved a bit higher slowly here. Not really much changed from the previous video, so really just a quick end of the day update. It's a very slow Saturday as it typically is. Quick reminder, tomorrow 5 p.m. UTC, it's our member live stream, our weekly member live stream. Always try to do it in an educational way. Anybody who wants to learn about Elliott Wave, all sorts of content there. Tomorrow we are going to analyze a coin from scratch. Yeah, last week we did actually the Amazon chart from scratch as a learning, and tomorrow we are doing a cryptocurrency. So the community voted for that. So if you're interested in that, check it out, check the membership out. Besides that, not too much change. I want to emphasize here still that my current view is that we have completed a wave 1 on the 16th of April. We're now coming down in an A wave of a larger wave 2. And this A wave normally would end between the 38.2 fib level and the 50%. So between 1845 and 1754. At the moment, I think, looking at the micro count, I would always be careful with not trying to trade every single wave, but looking at the micro count here, it is certainly reasonable to assume that we're now in the 4th wave, which has resistance between 1897 and 1976, an ideal target at 1941. And then we could come down once more in a 5th wave to complete the A wave. At the moment, I would assume that after the A wave is complete, which again, I expect one more low here, but sometimes an A wave can be a 3-wave move, so we don't really know, but I'm currently assuming the low, we continue to go lower until I see an impulse. And at the moment I don't see an impulse anyway. But even when we then have the A wave finished, we should only get a corrective move up. Yes, when we put another low in here, technically, maybe this wave 2 could already be in. I don't assume that. I will only assume that we are going higher when I see an impulse. It's always the same game, right? You expect further trend continuation until you see the trend reversal signal, really. You can start to watch for a trend reversal at certain levels, but you can never predict, okay, this is going to be the point when it's going to turn around. So we need to be, we need to know what to watch out for. And we need to watch out for first here for a move above, it needs to be 1976 now with the B wave, with the 50% retracement, right? Because only a move above that would indicate that this cannot really be a wave 4 anymore. It would be more, let's say, more bullish than a 4th wave. But then it could be a B wave, and that goes all the way up to $2,071. Only above that we can really comfortably talk about a breakout. Ideally, I want to avoid that in the A wave we break 1754. That would have some bearish implications, but we cross that bridge when it happens, really, when we get there. And ideally, when we eventually come down here in the C wave, we want to hold 1533. We don't want to break below that, because below that, yes, there is another bullish setup left, but it would be a bit questionable and things are going to get a bit more uncertain. Very important, because what is another example that could occur here? Just an example. We could say, okay, we rallied in a wave 1, A wave, B wave, C wave. Okay, so this is, for example, another scenario where we could still hold a wave 2. But there's a lot going on here on the chart. So at the moment, I'm assuming we are in the pattern that I showed you, while keeping options open, right? But we have the same situation as Bitcoin on the technical indicators. I just explained that. I just need to change the timestamp here. Just explained that in the Bitcoin video, that we have a situation where we currently have an RSI of around, 41. It's pretty much the same level as here. It's actually 43, 44, where we are pretty close to the level that we had on the 10th of March, but a way higher low on the price chart. So what might actually happen is that we come down lower, we hit 30 on the daily RSI again, which would be a bottom signal. Remember, I was quite bullish here on the 10th of March. Because, historically, and it just is experience, in crypto, oversold readings can, on the daily, especially on the daily time frame, on the RSI, they can be very reliable signals. And what you typically see in a bull market or in a stable uptrend is you make those higher lows on the price chart, but you actually make those oversold readings on the relative strength index. So it's always the same game, quite a reliable indicator. And yeah, a lot of people were waiting for new entries for Ethereum, Bitcoin. I know that. I read the comments. Well, there you have it now. Yeah, possible new entries for anybody who wants to use them now. I'm not telling you to buy, but we're certainly getting into interesting regions again, I think. Certainly much lower in terms of price than what we had a week ago or so. What I think nobody should be doing is feeling FOMO up here to feeling panic and then missing entries because they are too scared to trade. It's a common mistake many traders make. You have to act a bit unnormal in that respect, because if you act like the normal person when you trade, then you can't be successful. Because the normal person isn't successful in trading. It is what it is. Okay, so but again, this is no trading advice or anything. I'm not telling you to buy here. I've got my own strategy. I will start to scale in again a little bit lower, step by step, taking a bit of a lazy approach. Explained that in previous videos, but in my opinion, that's the best way to trade Elliott Wave, giving the trades a bit of space, keeping position sizes reasonable, and not being overly aggressive, especially when prices are coming down. So I would assume it's going to come down lower until we see an impulse in the other direction. All right, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.